Greetings all over the world. Welcome to Hasid. Welcome to my channel. I'm Puleng Koeshe, your host. If you're the first time viewer, please subscribe, share the video and like the video. By doing so, you will be assisting Hasid to reach other people in the world. You will be basically supporting our mission to equip, to teach and to touch lives with grace. We have been in the mission of looking at self-esteem as the key to attain your dreams. If you missed the previous videos, ensure that you look at those videos so that you will understand what today's information is all about. So you must just stay tuned, get your pen and paper, share the link, and then I will see in a few minutes when we get into the discussion of today. Welcome back. So today I'm just going to get straight to the point. We are going to discuss the 3 points that are left on the 7 point that will assist us to attain self-awareness, and in turn those 7 points will assist us into attaining our goal. We are going to look at potential, we are going to look at you as an interactive being, and we are going to look at your weaknesses and your strength. This information will surely assist you in attaining your self-awareness. Okay, let's begin by recapping on what is potential. On the very first video that we did this month, we defined potential. We said potential is that dormant ability. We said it is that trapped power and the reserve energy and the unused success. So basically, potential is that power within, inside you. But I'd like to share my own definition of what I understand what potential is. And it just blew my mind as I just began to deliberate on what I think potential is. Are you ready for that? I'm going to be reading this one out because it was just fresh this morning. Potential is that God-given unlimited power that is constantly at work within us. When is utilized, it produces and introduces the new realm of renewed power and more possibilities. How awesome is that? So you have to ensure that you watch again because I'm not going to repeat this one. So that is how I, Puleng Koeshe, understand what potential is. And I would also like to share these 6 points of potential. Some of the points you are aware of from your learning and listening listening to different people. These are the points that are the basis of my understanding. So it's 6 points on potential. Okay, so number 1, potential is linked to purpose, it's linked to design, and it's linked to principles. So for you to understand this is that when God created you, He had a purpose. And with the purpose that He had to design a certain design or a making of a certain personality so that you are able to attain this purpose. So He fashioned you to a certain design. And from the purpose to design, He also gave principle that will guide this potential and this purpose. So if let me make a basic example. What is, okay, this class, a person who designed this class, he had to have a purpose of what she will use this class for. So you need a purpose, and then he had to have what you call capacity, or the potential, the power, or the design to hold the water or the juice or the drink or whatever liquid that you're going to put. And there should be a principle that is governed on how to utilize this class. So if I decide that how I want to use this class is to plant a big tree in it, it will depict the purpose of the designer of this class, because it was the purpose and design that works with the principle. So it is very important for you to understand that you are a purpose-driven being, and you were designed with destiny in mind, and you have principle that guides you as an individual to attain your purpose. So you need to understand that purpose, potential is very important. It is something, it is that ability that God has placed in you. However, it needs principles to guide you to attain your dreams. Number 2, my second thought is that you are born with potential. So potential is inbuilt. It's not something that derives from the outside. So you are born with potential. Think of a seed. When God designed a seed, He placed in it a potential for a plant, for a tree. So everything that a tree is within the seed. So also everything that you can attain, that you are and you are going to achieve, is within you. It's from the inside. The third point, you need to believe that you have potential, that you are built, the potential is within you. So you can have the potential. If you don't believe and understand that it's within you, it bears no purpose. So it will sit there and unused. For instance, if God has given you a potential to sing and given you the ability to sing, and you decide not to sing, the world will not experience that beautiful music and the what music do to the receivers. So you need to believe that you have that ability inside you, that potential inside you. And the fourth point that I want you to think about is that you have the responsibility to work it out. So it's built in, God has put it inside you, but you need to work it out. So mostly we act dormant and we don't take the responsibility to work the potential out. We sit there, we play victim. So we need just to wake up a little bit and pay attention that I have the partnership to play here. You know, the soul realm, your mind, your will and your emotions. It's the part where you have to take responsibilities, the part where you need to form partnership, you bringing your part. Then this is the part that God requires of you to decide to start to take responsibility, to work out the potential that is within you. Number 5, God has empowered you to work out this potential. So, what is it that I mean? You need to start to pay attention to your design. You need to start to pay attention to how your mind functions. It's the stuff that we've already done. You need to start to look at how God speaks to you through dreams, your desires, the people around you, the education and training. You know, you will hear when we speak about the fact that you are an interactive being. So there are people around you that will be there to guide you, to direct you. So you need to pay attention to such. So, and also, what is important to me in this enhancing of your potential, it relates on how you relate to God, to your Creator. I think I mentioned it in the previous video that a plant functions from the soil in the place where it was created to be planted. A fish will function in water. If you remove it out of the water, it won't be able to be alive. It actually, when you remove it from the source, which is the water, it will die. So basically, you also need to pay attention on the relationship that you have with God, because being planted in Him will enhance your ability to work out the potential that is within you. So that potential should not be allowed to die there without being worked out. So as you link closely and you reconcile with God and you understand yourself in relation to God, in relation with the people that are around you, in understanding your design, in understanding your purpose, it will help you to move and work it out. So you have been empowered to work it out. The last point is that your potential is not for you, it's for the world. So the potential that has been placed is that power that has been placed in you so that you perform to reach your potential, your purpose, your destiny in serving others, in serving the world. So that potential is not for you. Let me make an example. Why do we go to the tree? Okay, other people would say for shade. Yes. Some other people would say for the fruit. So we get attracted to the tree because of the fruit it produces. Okay, so the potential that you have will enable you to produce fruit, and that fruit will be eaten by others. Then people will come to you because of the fruit. So the potential, if you use that potential, it will produce beautiful fruits that the world will start eating on it, and it will make this world a better place. And then you will be starting to live by the dream that God has called you for. Are you a singer? Are you a dancer? Are you a teacher? Are you a coach? If you are a singer, start singing. If you are a songwriter, start writing those songs. Because if you're not doing so, you're robbing the world. So, potential cannot be left dormant. It needs to be enhanced. And as you enhance it, it will assist you to attain your goal. Now I'm going to move to the 6th point in the 7 points. The self, you as a self, you are an interactive being. We are all created to interact with one another. When we look at how God has created us, He has created us and placed us within a family system, within the community, within the society, and within the society there are different systems that you find within. So as you interact, it helps you to to gain balance, because if you can think of the grapevine. A grapevine grow in structures to gain support. The more family they are supported, they bear fruit. So also, we human beings are created to have support, to interact with others. So when God brings a child in this world, He places them in a family system to interact with the family system. The family system becomes the support, becomes the place where you are groomed, where you are shaped, you learn what is human beings all about. You learn about going to church, you learn about going to school, you are an interactive being. So if you understand that, it will assist you that you are not an island. You need other people to function around you. Yes, there's a caution around that. Sometimes the people around us can feed us with poison. Nay, others can feed us with good things that will enhance us to get to our dreams. Other people, our parents or our friends or even our teachers and our leaders will actually suppress us not to reach our goals. But mostly God created the support systems and placed you in them so that they are there to enhance. So pay attention on the role that other people have in your life in enhancing your self-awareness and in turn reaching your own goals. So I did say you must do that with caution. So you need to grow in your spirit man so that you are able to understand if the family system or the workplace puts actually a negative pressure on you in terms of knowing yourself and attaining your goal. So now we are going to discuss the last point, which is you as a human being, you have strength and weaknesses. The knowledge of your weaknesses and strengths will assist you to manage your weaknesses and to improve on your strength. So, many people don't like the word weakness. They're weaknesses. It seems like you admitting to failure or not working on yourself. But you really need to understand that you are formed in such a way that weaknesses and strength are your making. So for me, and remember, this is how I see things. This is how I interpret this. Weaknesses assist you to rely on God. Weaknesses assist you to also, it makes you vulnerable to be able to interact with others and particularly to rely on God. And strength motivates you to follow your dreams. So weakness and strength in the self provides a balance. It's that part of you that provides a balance. So when you have weaknesses and you take them to God, He assists you to move forward. That's why maybe in the Bible the Bible says when you're weak, you say you are strong. It provides that balance. Strength motivates you to follow your dreams and it grounds you to fly. While weaknesses grounds you to be totally reliant on God. So, as a human being, you need to understand that you have weaknesses. And the more you understand and you are able to identify that A and B is my weaknesses and A and B and C and Z are my strength, you will be able to balance and be able to work on yourself, and above everything, it will ground you to be able to trust and rely on God. That you don't trusting on self, but trusting on God. Just to make an example, for me as an individual and as a professional at my workplace, speaking is one of my strengths. And communicating with others and planning, it's not a problem. But dealing with paper, the administrative work, it's something that I have to be conscious and deliberately work on to make sure that I don't slip up with my administrative work. So that I need a prayer in the wind mostly. And the more I'm focused that I am not slagging in my administration, it assists me to pay attention and then ask God to help me to keep up. As I ask Him, the weakness now it's changing slightly because now I deliberately focusing on making sure that my administrative work is done, so that I don't appear unprofessionally in how I'm performing my business. So you see how weakness and strength are part of your forming. The more you understand yourself, it will assist you. So now currently, as I'm dealing with Hesed, I need the skill of being good in administration. So because I know, I'm focused on it, and I'm asking God and the Holy Spirit to remind me on certain things so that I am strong administratively as well. See, that is how you can look at yourself. The 7 points. Now I'm going to summarize and then we're going to close for today. We started from the first session. We introduced our theme as self-awareness, the key to unlocking your dreams. We did our definition. It's right on the screen right now. And then we looked at the 7 points of enhancing your self-awareness. We looked at the mind, and we said it is that part of you that is the thinking. And then we look at your desire. We said it's on the emotional realm of self. We look at preferences. We said it's your will. And then we look at your personality. And then your personality is that flavor that you bring within where you are as an individual. And we look at potential. We said it is the power. It is that untapped energy. It is that unlimited source that is inside you that can propel you to attain your goals. And we looked at you being an interactive being, the part of self that interacts with others in attaining your goals. And then today we closed also with looking at you as a person with weaknesses and strength. I want to close by encouraging you with my favorite biblical quote, which is Ephesians 3 verse 20. It says, "Unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us." So God is at work in you, and He has put potential inside you. So what you need to do is to continue to dream and align to Him. And as you attend to your self-awareness, God will assist you to achieve your dream. Thank you very much. Stay blessed and stay in grace.